Hi, my name is Darcy Whiteside, and this is Beginning Banjo, and today on this lesson we're going to focus on the left hand. Now it's very important to get really good positioning on your left hand because you want each note to be very distinct. You want to be attacking the strings from above and making sure that your fingers, the tips of your fingers, are playing the strings and not the flat part of your fingers. You don't want to be playing like this because that'll mute your other strings. Playing above, making sure that your hand is positioned out and not like this, which can also create problems in terms of comfort. And what we're going to be working on is what's called a slide. And the slide is playing the note and then sliding, in this case, from the 2nd fret to the 4th fret. You want to make sure your hand positioning is, or your finger positioning is right there, right before the fret, and you want to end right before the fret on the 4th fret. You don't want to overshoot and you don't want to undershoot because it won't make a clean note, clear note while you're playing. So now the other important thing when you're doing a slide is you don't want to be sliding with your arm. This is a gross motor skill and it's not accurate. So when you're sliding, your hand shouldn't be like this. You want your elbow to be locked and this forearm positioning to be locked, and sliding with your wrist, strictly moving your wrist like this position. And that's a slide. And then there's something called a hammer-on. You want to be playing the note and then fretting, and you want to be pushing quickly enough. You want to push it fast enough so that you get 2 distinct notes. And you want it to ring, the first note to ring out. You don't want to play like this because you don't hear that first note clearly. And you want to snap your finger. You want to be able to snap that finger down so you get that 2nd note clearly. If you do it too slow, you thud the string, stop it from ringing, and then when you press it, you don't actually hear the note. So the slide and the hammer-on. Now if we combine those 2 things with the rolls that we learned in the first lesson, it sounds like this. And again, you'll hear that slide is a fairly fast slide. You want to be sliding fast enough and not slow enough because you'll lose all of the sustain of the note. So that's too slow. You'll want to snap your wrist. And it doesn't matter how slow I'm playing the banjo, the slide is still a fast slide. And the timing again is very important. You want to be able to hear that note and then slide to the 2nd note. You don't want to be sliding too fast because you won't hear that first note, or sliding too slow because your timing will be incorrect on the roll. So you'll want to be sliding. Or with a forward-backward roll. There's the lesson. There's the